Want to know the signs avoidant ex wants you back? If your avoidant ex is doing 3 out of the things I will talk about in this video, then there is no doubt that your avoidant ex wants you back, even when they have not said anything to suggest they want you back in their life. If you are worried and confused and don't know the signs avoidant ex wants you back, worry no more. Let's get into the video. Number 1. Your avoidant ex reach out you from time to time and tries to hide their dating life. An avoidant can miss you and still not reach out or initiate contact. They can miss you and still remain guarded and hold back, because they know reaching out shows interest. So in your case, if your avoidant ex reaches out to you, it means they are willing to leave their comfort zone and take the risk. You can tell an avoidant ex misses you and wants you back when he or she wants your time and attention over and over again. When your avoidant ex reaches out multiple times, it's a pattern rather than a coincidence or a one-time thing. These repetitive actions show that he or she is used to having you around and misses spending time with you and wants you back. Whether it's talking, laughing, walking, or exercising together, your avoidant ex wishes he or she could do it with you. I want you to pay close attention to your ex's reach-outs and what those reach-outs want from you. If it's nothing urgent, your ex probably isn't used to the silence and misses talking to you. When you see this, he or she wants you back. Look, an avoidant whose feelings are coming back and wants you back will be less hot and cold and more consistent. When I use the word consistency, I do not mean he or she will constantly reach out every day. Consistency for an avoidant is if their words and action consistently match. If their words match their actions, it is a really good sign. When your avoidant ex lets you know they are putting in the effort, this is a strong sign they want you back. Because avoidant in general don't want you to think they are more into you than you are into them. This will include things like opening up, reaching out more and allowing themselves to be vulnerable in both their words and action. If you were in no contact and your avoidant ex suddenly starts talking to you or indirectly reaches out, this is a strong sign they are interested in you again and wants you back. If you notice that they keep popping on your social media, post indirect messages, and try to use mutual friends to send messages all at the same time, you have your answer, they want you back. When they talk with you or when you talk to each other, you will even notice that your avoidant ex will be actively trying to hide their dating life from you. This is a sign that they want to get back together with you. Unless reconciliation is on your avoidant ex mind, they wouldn't bother or care about you finding out about their dating life. So guys, an avoidant wanting to keep the lines of communication open means they don't want to lose the connection they have with you. Keeping the lines of communication open is their way of keeping the door open and letting you know they want you back. Number 2. They will talk about what went wrong in the relationship and the future with you in it. After a breakup, exes always talk about what went wrong and try to blame each other for relationship failure. If your avoidant ex displays solid emotional reactions when discussing the breakup, it indicates that unresolved feelings persist. Whether it's sadness, frustration, or regret, these heightened emotions reveal an internal struggle and an attachment that hasn't diminished with time. When I say your ex will talk about the relationship, I do not mean blame. You can understand the difference between someone genuinely wanting to figure out what went wrong so they can improve their future relationships, and someone who just wants to blame their ex just to make themselves feel better. Getting close and pulling away is an integral part of an avoidant. They pull back every once in a while to self-regulate and feel safe. But if an avoidant wants you back, they will pull back less, be more engaged, leave their cage, and take more risk by talking about their feelings and even a future with you in it. So ladies and gentlemen, if your avoidant ex wants to talk about what went wrong in the relationship, they want you back. When this happens, I want you to be sincere. I want you to make sure you don't cross the line into blaming. Use your words carefully and do not talk about their personality. Because I know it's very easy to start talking about other people's faults during such conversations. I want you to refrain from doing so. If the conversation starts to go in a negative direction, try to end it immediately on a positive note. If you two had communication problems before, it's a great time to show them that you can talk to each other about relationship problems without getting into an argument. Look, this is one of the strongest signs that your avoidant misses you and wants you back. The content, the tone, the depth and emotion in your conversation is the measure of an avoidant interest. They will even talk about the future with you in it. When your ex talks about their future with you in it, this is a sign that they have been thinking about reconciliation. It means your ex still imagines their future with you in it. Your ex expects you to get back together with them in the near future. If you see your avoidant ex doing this, reciprocate and talk about the type of future you imagine with them if you still want them. This is a desirable behavior and I want you to reward it. Number 3. They reach out and confides in you about their problems. Like I said in my previous video, avoidant people, talking about their needs is like lowering the drawbridge of a castle to their enemy. To them, doing this will leave them wide open to attack, ridicule and, worse, rejection. Talking about what they need is a clear sign an avoidant still has feelings for you and wants you back. Because by doing this they risk being let down, seen as vulnerable or needy, and they just don't need the emotional hassle of it all. An avoidant ex doesn't typically want to come across as someone who needs help, especially with his or her emotions. That's why problem and emotion sharing is one of the best signs an avoidant ex misses you and wants you back, because they trust you enough to feel safe. I know your ex might of course just be using you to deal with his or her problems when they do this, but if you notice that just anyone could help your ex, yet they decide to reach out to you and not his or her family or friends. If your ex chooses you of all people to talk to about his or her problems, your ex either doesn't have anyone to talk to or lacks people he or she trusts. Either way, it's not easy for your avoidant ex to share his or her problems with others, so your ex opens up to a person who always supported him or her, you. Your ex openly discusses his or her challenges with you and tries to feel as supported as he or she felt during the relationship. If you notice your ex confiding in you about his or her struggles, you can tell your avoidant ex misses and wants you back and wants a shoulder to lean on. Pay attention to any requests for favors or help. This is a strong sign your avoidant ex wants you back. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I will see you in the next video.